It feels like fall is on the cusp.
On the cusp?
It's still a little warm. It's still a little warm. I mean, today the high is going to be, what, 83?
Yeah, mid-80s again.
Yeah.
But, you know, I want to go where the cusp is. Where's the
We're
cusp?
on the cusp
I want
of
to go.
fall. Yeah. I hear it borders Airline Highway.
The cusp borders Airline Highway?
Yeah, the cusp. Their Airline Highway. You got to hop on the interstate, and then you got to roundabout, and then you got to get off.
Take a left at the burnt-out Chevy?
Yeah.
That's where you can find the cusp?
Of fall.
Man.
The magical little corner of the
I want to go to the cusp.
Well, you get to enjoy that little cusp.
Look at
Not
it dry.
only there, but hopefully all over our viewing area for at least through the weekend.
And it really is. I mean, obviously you get a little bit of percentage coming back rain-wise beginning of next week. But look at the dry out we get to have. And really, this is typical. The low 60s, the mid 80s for highs, that kind of thing. It's typical for this time of month here in South Louisiana. So we'll take it.
Every bit of that. Yeah. Something we've got our eyes on nationally today is a congressional hearing about Facebook. So no doubt, well, surprise!
That's us. That's us.
It's supposed to be a congressional hearing. So right after we're done with 9 News Now, you'll actually hop back on and you'll see the congressional hearing about all of the outages that happened yesterday related to a whistleblower from Facebook saying, well, they are actually doing this for profit. So that is going to be the national headline. We're going to hop back over here in our part of the world so you're not seeing an Inception version of it.
This is exactly right.
There we go.
Okay, so curious and self-admitted, not a gigantic social media giant. I do enough of it, I think, but you're a bit more active than I am, honestly, evidently. And that is just, you can see it out there. When did you find out about it? Like, did you know, like, the minute it was having problems?
Admittedly, honestly, no.
Yeah, I didn't either. I was like a couple hours in, honestly, and then I'm like, wait a minute, something's going on. Yeah. But it took over the planet, this news.
So if you have WhatsApp, the messaging, text messaging app, if you have some international friends or you use Facebook or Instagram, you no doubt saw that outage for hours.
Yeah.
You did not see pictures of avocado toast or sunsets for quite some time.
I missed that.
A little bit, a little bit.
I missed that.
I know.
I missed all the vitriol. I missed all the venom. I missed all the nonsensical. Well, idiocy. But no, it was so funny too, because you know, like most of them are like, yes, Facebook, we get a moment, we get a break, and as soon as it came back, okay, what I missed, and it was
like we were depraved individuals.
Oh, we are depraved.
Yeah.
A
lot of things.
A lot of it.
Yes.
Depraved and then deprived. So we'll see what she has to say. Testifying today, Facebook whistleblower, thousands of pages of internal emails, documentation, that kind of thing. We'll see how far this goes. It may just be beginning.
Yep, and again, right after 9 News Now, we're going to hop you back to the local news live where you can watch that congressional hearing live.
Yep. All right, so something else today. This is, here we are, day 2, phase 3, DSNAP.
These are the bayou parishes, the ones that really got hit hard during Ida. So if you live in St. John the Baptist, St. James, Terrebonne, Lafourche Parish, you are eligible to call in today if your last name starts with the letter G through M. Again, you need to pre-register online, but you need to call in today. The phone line's open at 7:30. They'll be open till 6 to schedule that interview, because that's what's going to solidify your application for this benefit process.
And if you're a part of phase 1 and phase 2, and we had a lot of our parishes in phase 1 and phase 2, right?
Yeah.
In the immediate Baton Rouge viewing area, you can be watching this from anywhere. Hello, Germany. If you're a part of phase 1 and phase 2 and missed your days, don't worry. There is that makeup coming up next week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. All parishes broken down by last names. We'll be sure to remind you. But again, today, October 5th, day 2, phase 3.
You can find all the information here, and we're also continuing this train of recovery efforts and recovery resources for you. If you live in an area where you are still working on your home and you haven't been able to work and sleep near your home, well, the governor says that there's help coming your way. FEMA is actually setting up, I'm sorry,
no, you're good.
Jumping ahead.
You're good. But you're right. You're right. FEMA is doing
Yes.
this, and this is just new within the last couple of days, helping out with housing solutions.
Travel trailers, if you want to work near your home, kind of like during the flood where you wanted to work on your home but you wanted to stay right in front of it and sleep there, well, there's now going to be a sheltering program for you to call in, for you to register for this kind of help so you can do just that, because a lot of people have not been able to do that in the last month.
It is, like you said, it's for specific parishes. It's 10 of the parishes, and in our area, you're going to see Livingston, you're going to see St. Helena, you're going to see Tangipahoa Parish, and then when you get further in there, like you're talking about the deep bayou parishes along the southeast coast, you really are seeing some deep impact. So the ability to get these travel trailers in there We remember a lot of these they were kind of like this back in the Katrina days. This is not what those are. This is like 2.0, 3.0 at this point, hopefully, 10.0.
Yeah.
But the ability, like you said, to be on site, on property as the work happens, close to what's going on, hugely important. The website to know is idashelteringla.com. The phone number 844-269-0301. Please take advantage.
Please, because this is there for you to help. They want you to take advantage of it so you can do just that and get back into your home that much sooner.
So yeah, let's
Yes.
say you've got this at the site, at the home that's been damaged. You still need some help with cleanup. County Harbor was doing a story this morning with one of the great groups out there that's literally still helping, going into houses,
Yeah.
supplying some folks with what they need, volunteering some help with what they need. It's incredible.
The Church of Jesus Christ Latter-day Saints,
Yeah.
they've been on the ground really since week 1 after Hurricane Ida hit. This morning she was interviewing some of the organizers with this relief organization, and they were saying they've helped over 5,500 individuals. What's awesome is they also have another branch of this where they help mobile veterans, so people who have not been in their homes, particularly veterans in the Lafourche area. I think they said about 75
It's just incredible.
that they are specifically working with right now who are displaced, and then these people have come in, at least this veteran association group has come in from Indiana, and they said after they leave, they're going to spend the next 6 months following up with these veterans who've been displaced. So another amazing organization that only helps with just building your home, rebuilding your home, but also if you've got tree debris that you can't remove,
yeah.
if you are just immobile or you don't have the resources to do that, call them. They want to help you out.
They do, and it's not like this. They're not new to this. I mean, look at some of these storms. The hotline, which is, I just passed it. The number's right up here. In this story, you'll find it at WAFB.com. But look at this. We're talking about Crystal, Laura, Delta, Sally. These are veteran, if you will, volunteers who know how to do this, who come in and just help out, which unfortunately, South Louisiana has certainly needed it. But yeah, fallen tree removal, like you're talking about, all the different issues that you would need inside the house, tarping up the roof. The Blue Roof program still going on right now.
October 15th is that deadline.
You can get through here as well.
Yeah.
So just trying to have as many resources, as many different avenues as possible to help as many people as possible.
And it's free, so we've got the story
yes.
up for you on our
Yes.
News app for you to take
for
advantage of
this.
it. Yes, crisis cleanup is that key word where you can get that help for free.
So good. Speaking of going and getting stuff you need, or to actually coming to you, and it may be a bit closer to you. Woman's mobile mammography bus, back on the road.
They have amazing resources because they know women are busy. Women and men are very busy. And so obviously if you're 40 and up, you are encouraged to get your annual mammogram. But if you are busy and you can't make it, that's why Women's Hospital has created a partnership, I believe with Mary Bird Perkins, to have a couple of these mobile mammography buses. They can do a 3D ultrasound on your breast to see whether there is any breast cancer in it. So it's amazing because they want you to schedule it ahead of time, but they'll come to you. So if you live in a parish that's far away from Women's Hospital, they'll come right to you, which is incredible. You just need a call to schedule that appointment.
The website, it's not this isn't our website. Our whole goal, though, is to make sure you have as much information as you need, regardless of where you're going. So what you want to do, womans.org, check this out. This is the mammography locations. What you'll do, you kind of scroll through here. First of all, the appointment that Liz is talking about, you make a phone call right here to schedule it. But look what else you can do. You can literally click on September or October. Here we are. Don't click on September. That'll take you back in time. Click on October and figure out the schedule, or you can look by parish.
Yeah.
And so they've got it broken down, trying to make this as easy as possible. Women's is one of those great resources in our community that truly is all about, for the most part, women's health. But we were talking about earlier, breast cancer is not the sole issue for women.
If it runs in your family and you happen to be a male, it doesn't hurt to schedule a mammogram also. Again, they're making it really easy for you. They're going to make their way through Baker, but they want to hit up EBR. They want to hit up Zachary, I believe, later this week and into next week. So if you live in one of these other parishes here, just check to see when they're coming in so you can go ahead and schedule that and get that done on the early side.
Can't stress it enough.
And we'll be talking about this all month long.
Exactly. Welcome to Breast Cancer Awareness Month. All the pink to come, right?
All the pink,
All the pink to come.
on WAFB. We're actually going pink for a day on
When are we doing
October
that?
20th.
That's right.
October 20th, we want you to join us and wear pink. Of course, the whole idea here is to raise awareness about breast cancer, to start that conversation, especially maybe if you have not gotten that mammogram. Maybe talk
Correct.
to the important people in your life. If enough of you are wearing pink, you'll be forced to have
Throw
that
it on.
conversation.
Why are you wearing pink?
Yeah.
Let me tell you. I actually drove by. I had one of my twins in the car yesterday for an orthodontist appointment, retainer, and we were coming back, and I traveled right by Baton Rouge General Bluebonnet.
Oh, cool.
And they were just setting up
Yeah.
their pumpkin patch,
That's
which
awesome.
got delayed because of the rain last week, right? We
Right.
talked about that. But they're just setting up their pumpkin patch,
Yeah.
the Protect Your Pumpkins pumpkin patch. And it's just one of those great ways, like you said, to start a conversation.
That's it.
Yeah.
Callie will be live there from there tomorrow, so we'll check in with her again.
So cool.
In the meantime, here on WFB Plus, you've got a lot to look forward to. You've got us on Amazon Fire TV, you've got Roku and Apple TV, and then coming up in about 30 minutes, Johnny A. talking to Asian Nation. He's talking about anxiety and how Louisiana is one of the last states to recover after the COVID pandemic, after disaster relief. We've had 2 years now of major hurricanes affecting our state. So how is that impacting mental health in adults in Louisiana? It's big.
Look, the natural disasters down here play a role, take a toll, and they stick with you.
Yeah.
I mean, you know me, I'm not making light of post-traumatic stress syndrome at all, disorder at all. It certainly is, it's very real when you talk about our military veterans, that kind of a thing. But after the 2016 flood, there is a little bit in me
Yes.
when it relates to weather.
For a lot of folks.
That, when the rain starts coming down and it doesn't stop for an hour and it's overly heavy, you're like, oh, a little bit of that PTSD does set in. It's not as severe as obviously something real like a military veteran would have, or a first responder.
It's a different kind of PTSD.
Exactly right.
Yeah.
And so
it's valid. All of it is valid.
It's a good conversation.
Yeah. It's
I
going
think
to be
you're
good at 10 o'clock right here
Yeah.
on WFB Plus.
Okay, so next big show, obviously at noon. You can find us anytime you need, WAP.com, the 9 News app probably.
Yeah. In the meantime, we hope you stay dry.
Stay dry.
Stay
Actually,
dry.
it's a good day to stay dry.
It
because
is.
It really is like a 10% shot out there maybe for a lot
Pretty
of folks.
low. It dropped from 20 to 10.
Hey now.
Yeah.
Okay, and look at the forecast for the next number of days. Easy to stay dry, so we'll just say, stay cool. Hey,
Ooh, I like that.
stay cool.